welcome to another match of the Mario Kart Double Dash One Try Tournament. Today, between Lunar, Dusk and Andrew.
Okay, guys, that was your commentator Knox, and I'll be helping him on the other side. I'm Baseball Kid. This is round 2 losers match. Winner stays in, loser goes home. Right now, Lunar Dusk is favored in the match. The bands for today are Baby Park and Rainbow Road. And the first track they're going to go to is Yoshi Circuit. So Knox, if you want to talk about the bands while they hop over there, we'll be good to go.
The bands are Rainbow Road and Baby Park, which are the longest and the shortest tracks. And yeah. They'll be ready very soon.
Yeah, both of the band courses have their own pitfalls. Baby Park, with being the shortest, one mistake ruins everything for you. And then Rainbow Road, plenty of places to fall. Okay, countdown's up in chat, and I'll get off on Yoshi Circuit in any second now.
And one more thing about a track like Rainbow Road, it can really go either way because of the falling off. Especially if there's multiple fall off, which can happen. Doesn't usually happen that much on higher levels though.
Well, looks like I just lost my co-commentator in here. Oh, there he is. Quick in and out. And they're off to the start. Countdowns are up. Slight desync. We'll work to get that fixed by the next race or two. Lunar opting to use his shroom lap 1, playing the safe route, keeping, in case he falls later, he'll have at least used one shroom. Andrew opted to go around. So I did have the pleasure of playing Andrew in round 1. He was relatively nervous, being his first time trial match, and right out of the gate, he's looking much better than he did on the restream. Lunar's opener is a 34.8 compared to Andrew's 36.4. Shrooms account for maybe 1 second there, so Andrew still has some work to do. Holding his MT there around the corner, making sure he doesn't go on the grass, just giving Lunar a little more time to get there. And Lunar, on that section after the U-turn, he did a nice A-tech to keep his line really smooth, proceeding to gain more time. Andrew did have the better corner after the start-finish line. Shroom coming in to sync them up. It's rather close. He's maybe 2 MTs behind. This is a very competitive first race. We like to see it. A little grass for both of them there. Net even pretty much. Lunar with the better U-turn. Going around Yoshi's tail. Lunar keeping the pace up and coming into the finish line with a 145.0 to a 145.5.
Very close match, just half a second off. But Lunar takes it home.
Okay,
And
Andrew has opted to go to Mushroom City.
Mushroom City is, I would say, quite an unforgiving track, but the better player almost always wins there. But we'll see.
Yes, as Knox was saying, this track is very ATEC heavy, high skill cap, traditionally favors the better player. Whoever has the more polished lines and just more rhythmic MTs. Now, working in favor of the lower level, simple mistakes will cause your car cycles to be off. And once you're just a little slow on those car cycles, everything else falls apart. Looks like we overcompensated on the stream sync. Andrew going into it with about a 3-second lead. Based on the car cycles, Lunar definitely had the faster start there. And let's be honest, they're getting close to about synced up on stream. Coming into the final straightaway, Andrew looks like he has the basics of ATEX down. Lunar is much smoother through that section, and it came out to be about a 2-second lead after lap 1. Ooh, Andrew, he had the shroom in the right spot, but his momentum carried him into the pole with a massive stuckage. Lunar, now with a monstrous lead, just has to maintain some smooth driving to get to the finish. Lap 2 truck, he opts for the center line. Andrew, being slower, doesn't have any difficulties on the car cycle for the overpass. Lunar with the stuck, giving Andrew potential room to catch up. Oh no, there it is. Andrew, he had a shot there, a slight glimpse, but then goes into the car, comboed into the wall. Very unfortunate.
Really devastating there.
Lunar just has to make it past this last straightaway. Car cycles are a little funky, throws in normal MTs, finishes with a 140.1. Andrew, with a good feeling that he lost, went sideways at the end for a 145.
And GG's, it's 2-0 for Lunar.
Okay, Andrew, opting to go to Sherbet Land next.
Sherbet Land can be very interesting because of Shy Guy cycles, which can throw you off if you make any tiny mistake. You're gonna end up in kind of an unfamiliar setting. The ice section can also be kind of random, even though it kind of evens out for higher players. The shroom section also in the second lap can make a ton of difference. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, adding to Knox's comments on the ice section, it really accentuates any movement option that you do. Given the added nerves of the time trial, one try tournament, it's very easy to overdo any inputs, and you'll see the carts break loose and slide extremely wide on turns. Just waiting on Andrew to be ready. Gives me a second to catch up with Chad if there's anything.
Andrew seems to have missed the countdown and just started playing.
Oop, awkward. Let's Well, it looks like we're not
Oh,
going to be
that's
able to
awkward.
pull him back, so I think we'll just let Lunar loose and compare times on the back end. We'll commentate what we have. Andrew
Yeah.
with a 28-second lap, saving his shrooms for lap 3. Unfortunately, having to go wide of the Shy Guy cycles, more rather playing it safe. His tunnel, I think that's one of his better tunnels I've seen. It's the only one I've seen today, let's be honest. Shroom a little wide on the finish there, and he's coming around with a 121 mark to beat for Lunar. Lunar, oh no, on the entrance to the tunnel got a little too high on the lip, threw his cart wide, and it ruined the second turn for him. Snow cut into an awkward ice section, just holding MTs and hoping the cart slides past the corner. 29.8 opener. Shy Guy cycles little sketchy, holds the MT to the right side of them, makes it through clean. Coming out of the tunnel section, uses his shroom. Arguably on par shroom with Andrew there. The second shroom ended up wide.
Better ice section than on the first lap.
Yeah, the ice section, he did throw in a slightly different MT sequence that I'm used to seeing. It worked out well for him. It was a 24.8 shroom lap. Getting caught a little on the inside of the turn there, swinging wide, snow cut coming in, and coming down to the final stretch. This is close. 120.9. That would have been a joy to watch side by side. 0.3 difference in favor of Lunar.
Very close one.
Okay. Andrew opting to go to DKM. Whew.
That's a very interesting one. It has a lot of bumpy sections. And sometimes weird boulder cycles. So again, any slight mistakes can throw you off and multiply on unfamiliar cycles. And of course, there's the bridge at the end where you can fall off. I wonder if both players will do A-tech on it. Yeah, there's many sketchy spots. Also, shortcut can fail. Yeah.
I stand by my comments earlier in the stream. This is some solid playing for Andrew. Lunar has seemed to be making more of the subtle mistakes, but his higher skill level has been able to carry him through. Now, picking courses that can accentuate subtle mistakes is Andrew's game plan, and I think he's going to be able to pick up a few wins sooner or later. Coming down the mountain, both of them go wide there. It's a scuffed bouncy line. Shortcut looks like L-Tech and braking for both of them. Oh no, there it is.
Andrew falling off.
The
which
double
is
edge,
of course gonna be devastating because he's also gonna lose his shrooms, which is gonna put Lunar very much ahead.
The double-edged sword of DKM. You want the other person to fall, but you put yourself at the same risk. Lunar opted to use his shrooms lap 1 and 2. They're off the playing field. A huge 2 shroom advantage. Okay. And Lunar did manage to save that skip. I was very afraid. And there's the fall.
No.
Yeah,
Lunar falls off the bridge, but at least he doesn't lose his shrooms. And Andrew getting stuck on the shortcut. Seems to be going around.
Andrew did try and do this braking quick turn thing on the wall, but he still had some momentum. So he realized that and opted to go all the way around. Despite the fall, that countered with Andrew's mistake, and there's about no net gain or loss on lap 2. Lunar's skip lap 3 is his best one. Oh no!
Again on the bridge.
He just couldn't quite bring his cart back to the center. 158 will take the win for Lunar. Andrew fallen for the second time. Yeah, only second time this game. It's very unfortunate showcase. Just taking it straight across the bridge to the finish line at a 2:16.
That's the risk of these kind of tracks, of these special cup tracks and of DK Mountain. And we've seen a lot of falls there, for sure. And we're going to Mario Circuit, which is a track that tends to get harder on a higher level, but still should be fairly straightforward compared to what we've just seen.
Personally, for me, Mario Circuit has never made sense at any level of time trials. It is, at its face, it is a simple course. And finding those small optimizations to gain time on already simple course is a challenge in itself. If you consider Baby Park, we went to the extreme of coming up with new strategies just to gain that small time save. Time save here is more on spacing, especially around this first corner. It's just at a slight awkward angle. Okay, so coming out, both of them got decent bonks. Andrew going a little wider in that S-bend section, looking like Lunar is going to be leading after last one. Oh, there's the grass.
The grass.
Yes, bringing them back to even. Goomba cycles are weird there. Lap 1, Lunar just slips to the right. Andrew kind of held his MT to go farther right. We got a 0.9 second lead going for Lunar. Wide exit for Lunar. Andrew, he had the better second shroom, but he couldn't hold it out wide. Ran back into the grass and ultimately lost time in that section. Little bouncy for Lunar. Andrew had the better dune section. That's not the right term.
And grass for Andrew near the finish line.
Yeah, 29.6 versus a 31 lap. Bonk on Lunar, not the worst thing because you can still maintain your momentum on the inside of the corner there. Andrew with a better shroom than lap 2. Unfortunately, he still has a mile and a half to catch up. And Lunar coming in with a 130.4 to a 133.5.
Taking it home, and we're at 5-0. So I wonder if we'll see some turnaround from Andrew. I would really love to see it.
The next pick is Peach Beach.
Peach Beach. Peach Beach is one of Andrew's best tracks, if not the best one, I believe. He has one of his 3 top 100 times there. So actually almost on par with Lunar. So I hope to see some very, very close match there.
Yeah, looking at the memory card PRs, it was a .2 difference in favor of Andrew on this course. Peach Beach is probably going to come down to this first grass turn. Lap 1, I hope they have it well. Lap 2 is traditionally the tricky transition. Looks like Andrew got the slightly cleaner start off the line, going into the straightaway section, both just firing MTs. Interesting. One MT on the pink rock turn. There's some grass for Lunar, giving Andrew a little bit of breathing space. 23.8 versus a 24.6. 0.6 difference in favor of Andrew. Smooth transition through that corner. Lunar looked to have the slightly tighter turn, trying to gain on his time. Andrew with a better pink rock corner, so it's about net even for this lap, if I would say. Here we go, 23.5 and 23.0. Lunar, just a 0.5 gain. So we are neck and neck coming around to the pink rock corner. Andrew going wide there, Lunar taking the lead for the first time this entire race. And
this looks extremely close.
Yeah, fire off some quick MTs for a 109.8 and
Lunar taking it home by 0.5.
Yeah, to Andrew's 110.3.
And we've reached the match point for Lunar. Just one more win to take it home. But will we see a turnaround?
Andrew took a second to do a little bit of soul searching and then opted for Luigi Circuit.
Luigi Circuit is a fairly straightforward track, literally, with just 2 straightaways and 2 U's, but the U-turns can be quite unforgiving, first one requiring a lot of MTs with a sideway boost not hitting the sand, which can be really devastating there, and a lot of ATAC on the straights.
So far in this tournament, I've seen a lot of time save potential on the shrooms for this track. People getting scared that their shrooms won't carry through the turn or a bad setup going into it. They just exit wide. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Smoother landing for Lunar there. He's going to get to this chain chomp second, a smidge earlier. Going into the big U-turn, I think Andrew had the better transition period. They're opting for difference left versus right landings coming out of that. Lunar getting the grass. Yes, so Andrew with a 26.3 and a 0.6 lead. This is exactly how Peach Beach started, and then Lunar clawed back, and with the grass to give Lunar some room to catch up, plus a better U-turn for Lunar, I think he's back in the lead now. Coming up, oh no, Andrew, he got a lucky bonk off the pipe there to throw him back into the course.
Still slightly behind Lunar, going into lap 3.
Yeah,
they're getting a little too much grass in that chain chomp.
Neck and neck. Lane. But Andrew got that grass, and it looks like the nerves finally caught up to him. The devastation of not being able to get 1 point in a match. Lunar with a nice last shroom. Oh, Andrew, it's actually a better last shroom. Unfortunately, it's a 1 second lead for Lunar, taking it 7-0. Congrats.
And that makes Andrew eliminated from the tournament in what was his loser bracket match. And Lunar gonna face the loser of match between between Matthew and PK French, which is yet to be determined. Yeah, that was a nice match. There were many close races there.
I enjoyed watching it. Andrew was looking good at the very beginning, but I guess the nerves got into him. Maybe he got psyched out at the end. The DKM seemed to be the turning point where the slight scuff turned into tragedy. And
it's hard to keep cool and keep trying when you're losing 0-6. And then every little mistake makes you think about possibly losing the whole tournament, and nerves really get to you.
Now, Lunar was the other end of the spectrum. He seemed not quite warmed up all the way at the end, and progressively got faster and faster. I think the turning point for him was the Mushroom City, allowing him to just spam MTs, get the hands really warm, and get things going. I don't think we have... okay, we're going to get Lunar in chat soon for interviews. Can we update the scores on stream to 7-0?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Not sure how to
here we go.
Okay.
So, do we go to them or do they come to us?
They should come to us shortly. Yeah, they're already. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sup, homies?
Hello. Okay. I would like to. I'm getting some feedback.
Oh yeah, I think that's from Andrew's side. Andrew, can you just lower the sensitivity of your mic, or not sure? I think it's better now. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I would like to start with Andrew. This was his losers bracket run. Unfortunate to see you go early. Just your thoughts on this match and the tournament in general. Well, Andrew, we can't hear you.
I'm just hearing double dash sounds.
Yeah, I'm playing.
All right.
If Andrew might not be entirely catching what we're trying to tell.
Okay, Andrew, thanks for the interview, and we'll move on to the winner.
Hey, blessed. All right, what's up?
Okay, Lunar. This was your second losers round bracket. You unfortunately had the bad bid and had to play through losers round 1 and been fighting for your life since essentially the beginning of the tournament. Did any of those nerves play in?
I mean, a little bit, because I'm not super used to playing Mario Kart Double Dash in tourney, but I do have Smash tournament experience, so I know how to put nerves aside for a moment when it's time, when it's gamer time, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I think I was fine with dealing with nerves, though I don't know. I did think I was going to lose at least one of those because I did make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, it seemed like for every mistake you had, Andrew would match it, and a handful of the courses were neck and neck.
Yeah, indeed. I don't know. Every time that I made like a whole bunch of mistakes on a track, like stopping for a whole 3 seconds, I'd just look at the chat afterwards, and then it'd be like, "Oh, he's actually like 1 second behind me. All right, that's cool. That's neat. Wasn't expecting that. I'll take it."
Yeah. Did you feel like you had a transition period anywhere in the match, or do you think you were like pedal to the metal, you were focused the whole time?
Oh man, that's a hard one, because I feel like I kind of played pretty poorly the whole time until like, I don't know. I think at 4 wins in, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna play it safe, not make mistakes. That seems to work in TT1T. So yeah, now starting at like Mario Circuit, Peach Beach, Luigi Circuit, I just played it super safe. Which, to be fair, there aren't that many risky strats on those. But you know, once I figured, you know, just don't die, don't lose both your shrooms instantly. You'll probably be fine. I just went for that strat.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you realized you were the stronger player and safe strats would do you wonders, getting you to the finish line.
Yeah, it seems about right.
Now, looking forward to future matches, you get the loser of iMathel versus PK Frenchie. Do you want to put any thoughts on that?
Oh, I thought I was going to play Scartax in losers, so knowing I have to play Frenchie, it's a little bit better. At least for me. I don't know. I know iMathel is really, really good, and I have not that many chances against him. I don't know much about Frenchie though.
Yeah,
I have heard the name.
iMathel is the 4 seed in the tournament. Personally, I'm afraid for when I inevitably get paired with him later on.
Yeah.
And then PK Frenchie, he's a very streaky player. He'll come in, play for a couple months, and then switch over to other video games. I think right now he is trying to transition back into Mario Kart Double Dash, so you might be able to catch him off guard and get a quick win off him.
All right, so what you're telling me is I need to pick exclusively Special Cups races. That's the plan.
You can interpret it however you want.
All right, I'll interpret it in my own special way. Let's go.
Okay, and I think that will wrap up the interview to us. Good game to Andrew and Lunar. Congrats to Lunar for the win, and good luck in future rounds. I hope everyone has a good day.
Thank you. Thanks to the two of you for commentating. Your service is very much appreciated at 10 a.m. EST.
Well, it's 4 p.m. for me, so not so
4
bad.
p.m. All right.
Thank you.
Your service is still appreciated.
Thank you. And thank you for the interview. And again, GG's.
GG's. Good luck on the rest of the tournaments to you too, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.